This is politically driven. I am a firm believer that crypto is not going away. This is about innovation. It's about technological progress. And at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, is what's right for Americans holding back innovation? And I don't think so. This is a $1 trillion industry today. It's expected to grow to 25 trillion by 2030. There's over 1 million jobs in the US that are at risk. This is an attack not just on the crypto industry, but on American innovation in the capital markets. And we've got to get the SEC back within its mandate.
Congressman Davidson, thank you for joining us. What is your biggest beef with SEC Chair Gary Gensler?
Well, it's a long list. He's been so bad at his job. I mean, frankly, what he's highlighted is we don't just have a Gary Gensler problem. We have a problem that's structural with the SEC. So part of it is Gary Gensler has been uniquely bad. There's been more rulemakings under his leadership than at any time since Dodd-Frank passed. Dodd-Frank was a major overhaul of the financial regulatory framework, so you would expect lots of rulemaking. All that happened with Gary Gensler is Gary Gensler became chair of the SEC. They've averaged like 2 rulemakings a month. They normally don't even have a long comment period, so it's shortchanged. He clearly doesn't have the legal authority to implement an ESG rule to change the reporting and disclosure requirements for every publicly traded company, but he's forging ahead anyway. With respect to crypto regulation, it's like Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave. They go into endless discovery. Almost no one ever gets a no action letter after years and years of discovery. He's trying to overhaul the market structure for the equity markets. We have the best capital markets in the world, and he wants to fundamentally remake them in a way that basically says to retail investors, to protect you, we're going to keep you from participating in the market. That's not investor protection, that's investor exclusion. And so fundamentally, I think every layer of this has been bad from Gensler. But it highlights, really, we have to get back to a weaker chairman and a stronger commission.
We're already seeing AI and blockchain work together. AI is actually really good at reading and interpreting some things. It's really valuable in analytics. I see AI being particularly valuable in reading and understanding blockchain transactions. You have to have some tolerance for the possibility that occasionally the answers might be wrong, but AI systems can give you a lot of mostly right answers at scale. And there's some analytical business processes where having the right answer 95% of the time is more than good enough. So we're already seeing these things work together. We're going to see huge impact of AI in software development for blockchain because AI systems will write code for software developers, but software developers will check it and test it before they put it into production. So what's going to happen in the next kind of few years is that we're going to be very carefully figuring out what are these places where the strengths of AI, the ability to absorb data and spit out stuff that looks really good, will work nicely with solutions that can tolerate some level of error, or where there's a proofreading process and a correction process before it goes into production. So we're sort of navigating this fitting process, and at the same time, both blockchain and AI are going to be getting much, much better. So we've really just kind of tasted the tip of the iceberg or seen the tip of the iceberg in terms of what's likely and possible.